Hello guys, how are you today? May we always be in good health. Previously introduced us from Group 6, my name is Eka Asa Safitri.
My name is Sabila Rizky Rahmadini.
My name is Alvina Dara Auliawati.
My name is Maurizi Ademairo.
So, here we will invite you to study together about calculus.
Wow, that's really fun. BTW, do you know what is calculus?
It's okay if you don't know, we will discuss it together. The first material will be discussed by Eka.
A brief history of calculus. The history of calculus is divided into several phases, namely Phase 1. At this time, ideas about the basic theorem of calculus have emerged, but have not been developed significantly. Notable figures contributing to this phase were Eudoxus 408 to 355 BC and Archimedes 287 to 212 BC. Phase 2. The calculus we studied today was discovered by Leibniz 1646 to 1716 and Newton 1643 to 1727. Then the struggle of the two of them was continued by Jacob Bernoulli and Johann Bernoulli.
Phase 3 is modern. In the 19th century, scientists made rigorous analysis with a long process. Contributing figures in this period are Cauchy, Dirichlet, Riemann, Abel, Bolzano, Weierstrass, and Dedekind. Phase 4 is modern. The figures of this time are Cantor, who invented the set theory, Baire, and Lebesgue. At this time, the growing science is about the theory of set. Based on the presentation of the brief history of calculus, we can conclude that calculus was developed by two famous scientists who lived at the same time but different places and worked separately. But the result of their thinking had a common point, namely Sir Isaac Newton, who worked on derivative, and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, who worked on integral.
What is calculus? The term calculus comes from the Latin calculus, which means small stop. Calculus is a branch of mathematics that analyzes the problem of chance problems. Calculus is divided into two main branches, namely one differential calculus and integral calculus, both of which contain limits, derivatives, integral, and infinite series.
Two branches of calculus. 1. Differential calculus. Differential calculus is one branch of calculus that studies how the value of a function will change according to change in its value input. The main topic in the study of differential calculus is derivatives. Differential calculus focuses on the rate of change, such as the slope of the tangent and speed. The material discussed in differential calculus includes function limits and derivatives.
Algebra function limit. In the operation of limit algebraic function, there are several laws or theorems of limit that need to be considered. If k is constant, function f and function g are functions that have a limit value close to the number c, then it can be expressed in the following systematic form. And this picture is theorem of limits.
Algebra function derivatives. Discussion of derivatives of algebraic functions in this section includes derivatives in the form of multiplication and derivatives in the division of algebraic functions. Derivatives of algebraic functions in the form of multiplication are as follows. Suppose there is a multiplication of functions. hx equals to ux times vx. The derivative of the function is h derivative x equal to u derivative x times vx plus ux times v derivative x. Derivative algebraic function in the form of division are: suppose there is a multiplication of functions. Each x equals to ux per vx. The derivative of the function is h derivative x equals to u derivative x times vx minus ux times v derivative x.
Integral calculus. Integral calculus is a branch in calculus whose main topic is integral. The material discussion includes curtain integral, indeterminate integral, partial integral, and integration engineering technique. Integral calculus is concerned with the size or total value, such as light or distance, area of field or region, as well as volume of space. Integral does not necessarily refer to the definition of integral as the inverse of a derivative. The indeterminate integral of a function produces a new function that does not have a definite value because there are still variables in the new function. The general integral form is certain to integral fx dx. Example, integral for x mean 2, while integral is uncertain, defined as the sum of an area that is bounded by a certain source or equation. The general form of integral is indeterminate. Integral a until b fx dx. Example, integral 1 until 2 sec x squared.
The application of calculus in everyday life. 1. In the field of education, calculus is useful for increasing interest in learning and improving creativity and communication. 2. In the field economics, calculus is used to calculate marginal cost and marginal income, which allow economists to estimate maximum profit within a given time. 3. In the field of physics, especially related to mechanics, calculus is needed to complete calculation by applying the concept of calculus. And 4. In the field of statistics and opportunity theory, there are also calculations by applying the concept of calculus integral.